doesn't want to play it just for their own gain or their own pride, their own selfishness. I mean, not to say it's a bad thing, right? But the fact that we built a community here, that everyone is interlocked and inter-involved, even if they can't even play at all. Right?
Yeah.
It goes beyond the love of the game, and I really, really, really appreciate that. So huge shout-outs to our peer players for making their trek out here, no matter what region they're from, and come just here to hang out, enjoy, vibe, see the homies. It's always good to see. PNW is such a fantastic region, man. I know people are hyping up Tempest right now as just the most goated, production crew. That's got to be NA. Like, definitely one of the best, right? And I'm going to say it, right? NA. I mean that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of the kind of people we have here in PNW, right? Our commentary crew is fantastic. Our production crew is fantastic. So many amazing players, so many amazing TOs, and just amazing people at the end of the day, right? We are truly a community, and I super, super love the PNW. So I'm happy that I get to be a part of this all, and we get to be here today. But now we're pulling up here, Aegis versus Snake, Avenue, Arpeggio, starting off here on PS2. Losers top 12 playing here for top 8 losers.
It's going to be an exciting one. Both of these players very familiar with each other. They play each other a lot at locals, actually, so they know the mind games, the rock, paper, scissors of what each other are trying to do in the matchup.
Right.
So it's always exciting when you have something like that where there's no knowledge check to be had here. It's all fundies.
That's right. You got to keep it straightforward. Admittedly, there are kind of more matchup quirks you still have to be aware of, right?
Yes,
Snake is still a weird character, so the inherent trying to play around Snake in a way can be considered a matchup check. But yeah, these guys definitely are a lot more familiar with one another. We're going to see a lot of Mythra to try and play that mid-range and get a lot of damage output out here, but that up tilt is a fantastic answer, taking that first stock quickly, while Mythra... Sorry, did I say Pyra for mid-range, Mythra to find your way in. Hopefully I'm not mixing my names up. I swear I played Xenoblade 2. Don't rag me on this one.
No, I'm going to make fun of you for playing Xenoblade 2.
Oh, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. I deserve that.
My man played the sequel? Okay. Either way, though, yeah, the first stock is going to go to Arpeggio. However, we were talking about adaptation earlier, and both of these players are players who are very good adapters.
Keeping it forward. I think, again, Arpeggio really just wants to keep that space, wall out, chip damage. If Pyra and Mythra can't find a way in super easily, they're just kind of going to be stuck out there. And there's a lot of gifting potential. There's a bit of a frame data disadvantage, especially if against Pyra.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of a struggle. So Arpeggio is definitely playing it safe here. Ooh, trying to box up close, and we have that up tilt. Again, we're going to be seeing Avenue stay in Pyra and try and secure this kill. But Snake's just too heavy.
I love how Mythra is so fast that you often see Pyra Mythra players switch to Mythra to run across the stage and then switch back to Pyra.
Yeah. It's a movement option.
yeah. Double switch and a dash is a movement option because it's faster. It's insane. However, that's the downside if you are on that Pyra, or that Mythra rather. At 170, your forward air is not even going to come close to killing. And now,
pretty much all you got are smash attacks.
Avenue's face was like, what? Really? What?
And now we're 2 stocks behind. Finally landing a back air there to scoop up off the left side of the stage here, but this disadvantage is tough, an entire stock behind. And so far, Avenue's been struggling to really get a strong advantage state. It's tough.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a pretty strong initial game plan here from Arpeggio. And when you play a character like Pyra Mythra, who is relatively speaking, more honest.
Okay.
Sometimes you can have that game 1 where it's like, oh, I'm just getting hit by all the nonsense. I need to focus up here.
You need to slow it down, breathe in, and be like, okay, this is what Snake does. I'm getting... Don't say it.
I avoided the term very intentionally.
Oh, I know.
I'm not trying to sabotage Avenue right now.
That's good. That's good to hear. And yeah, it's going to be a nice up right there for a solid first game here for Arpeggio. Avenue struggling right now. And again, winner of this will be moving on to the top 8 loser side. I'm so excited to see. Our top 8 already is composed of so many crazy players, right? Winner side, as we've seen before on stream, we got Triley D and Buck. And then we got Lumekos and RJW.
We are flying through this bracket right now.
Right.
I feel like top 24 just started. Maybe it's just because these sets we're watching are so awesome.
Yeah, they're so intense, they're so insane that you lose track of time. And that's how you know. We're all here to just have a good time, have a fun time. I know Twitch chat was popping off. I know we're popping off.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping everyone's having a fantastic time today. Thank you all so much for joining us for the PNW Arcade here, hosted again by Domino Effect, streamed by the one and only Tempest Streams.
both of them just jamming out on the character select screen. This game's got such fire music.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's just got so much music that regardless of your music taste, you know there's going to be something in there that's for you.
You know, I've been flying a lot back and forth between Seattle and Texas relatively recently, and so a lot of these flights don't have any sort of like on-flight entertainment. So what I do is I pull out my Switch, I plug in my headphones to Ultimate, just listen to music, you know, the soundboard the whole time.
That's amazing. You don't even play.
For 4 hours, I'm just listening to the Smash Ultimate soundtrack, and I'm like, I'm experiencing peak right now. This is incredible.
That is insane.
It's not the first time I've done it. Definitely won't be the last time I'll do it. So I'm looking forward to continuing to do that for future flights.
Bro had a Switch and used it to play music. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm a viber. I'm a brooder. I gotta do my thing. I gotta do my thing.
Bro, I don't think you are capable of brooding.
Do not say that to me. You have no idea what I've been doing with the last 23 years of my life. You have no clue. No clue. But anyway, we're gonna be hopping into our next game.
Was that when you were a 12-year-old, 16-year-old?
Yes, I was brooding back then. I'm brooding right now. Well, not right now, but I will be brooding when I go home tonight, and I'll be brooding in the future. Don't even question me.
I think you mean he's a different kind of brood, but either way, an early lead on Avenue as we've been talking about how much of a brooder combo is. Getting that good first stock. I bet Arpeggio is going to be brooding about that.
Oh, yeah. That'll be tough. Again, the downer spicy from Pyra and the upper to confirm, too. Very nice and consistent. Honestly, I felt a little personally attacked that I wasn't quite able to truly witness the adaptations that Avenue was able to pull out to bring us to this point in the game where now Avenue is a 2-stock lead here. It's looking like a repeat.
He's going to brood about it.
I'm definitely going to brood about it. It's looking like a repeat of the first game, but we've switched our sides this time around.
Yes, we have. Avenue has adapted. This is what we were talking about, right? What you exactly just mentioned. Figured out what was going wrong that first game, but there's one thing that Snake has in his toolkit that you will never be able to adapt to, and that is the up tilt.
That is right. We got another jab combo here, starting Avenue's ledge trapping pressure here. How's Arpeggio going to make it back? With air dodge back to ledge. Bit of narrow spacing here. Dash attack to fight your way in center stage. Reclaim. A second dash attack. The grenade to beat the Mythra side B. And now we're stuck.
But Arpeggio is going to need to figure this out quickly. Does get a whipped grab there from Avenue, but the uppy actually able to get out of Arpeggio's pressure option out of that. Kind of interesting.
Both the Aegises have great uppy out of shield. Okay. Pretty solid reversal pressure here with up yet a shield. Prominence Revolt on Pyra is actually a really funny kill move too. You get to see every now and then. So that's good to see the up yet a shield still coming out there for good damage pressure. But Arpeggio is really not trying to let Avenue play the game at this point in time.
You have to.
But, yeah, that's the Snake game. That's the Snake game. But right now, Avenue is not having any of it. Avenue probably going to see Mythra switch pretty soon. There it is. Just try to find your way in and try to box up close with Pyra with the side B.
Fell out!
Oh no, fell out of the up smash.
Such a weird, how did that happen? Like the scoop box, but but the thing is,
weird parts of the hitbox.
She was so close though. Like how do you get scooped there? That was, I don't understand. Either way though, Arpeggio does get the stock, and now this is starting to look a little bit more scary for Avenue. You have to be really careful not to get scammed from here on out.
That's right, 127%. Cynthia's theme playing in the background, urging the sense of
I knew he was going to say it. I knew it was coming.
Listen, those piano notes hit different. If you were a 7-year-old in 2008, you would know exactly
They do hit different.
Oh! Ooh. And sometimes you end up blowing yourself up.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it. Now we're 1-1 here. Avenue on the board.
Great stuff to Avenue, keeping it cool, calm, and collected, jamming out to the Cynthia theme. Not letting things get out of hand on that last stock. Because once you get to that situation, we talked about earlier when Snake is down a stock, nickel and dime trading with those grenades is really bad for him.
Not gonna work out, yeah.
But when you're even stocks and he's down, it becomes not so bad a lot of the time anymore.
It's an interesting risk-reward game, especially in the context of the last match we were talking about, is a character like Pac-Man, who can trade almost effectively about the same amount, right? It becomes a zoner-v-zoner matchup. You both try to wall each other out, that kind of thing, right? But when it's Pyra Mythra, not trying to play this mid-range, but they still want to get closer to you. They still want to be closer than the range you want them at. Suddenly, the idea of a war of attrition changes. Because you're no longer trading every single time. There's a lot more advantage pushed in your direction if they're far away.
Ooh, we're on Smashville. I can see the joy in Arpeggio's face playing Snake on Smashville. This is his favorite stage, and for good reason. He's really good at just locking down the stage with that C4.
okay, we got some jab
okay.
checks here. Finishes at the jab 3, despite landing the second and then delaying. Interesting option there. It did end up getting punished for it after the fact. Already at 74% here. We got Blazing End coming out. Great Pyra side B for that shield pressure at ledge.
That was weird, hitting Avenue like in the jump animation and sending her up to the platform on the dash attack, so he wasn't able to combo. So far, this has been a pretty back and forth game. I feel like most of what's been going on is just Arpeggios. He's been trying some more reedy stuff, and Avenue's been getting small punishes out of it.
Yeah, great read on the jump there, too. One thing I want to point out is I kind of like the clash of game plans here that Avenue had to deal with for a second, where intrinsically we saw, right, Avenue was above Arpeggio, and normally it's like, oh, I don't want to be above my opponent, that's disadvantage. But a big part of Pyra's game plan is fishing for down airs, too. So we saw Repeat just staying on top platform with Smashville, fishing for down airs, and I'm like, this is really interesting.
Yeah,
this is not something I would expect to see. This is such a unique situation.
That's neutral right there.
It is super, super funny. So I just want to call that out. Funny little situation you don't get to see every day.
Which is the stronger relic? Avenue down airing through the platform or Arpeggio up tilting through the platform?
Yeah. Great times. Oh, spot dodge the first hit of forward tilt. Forward tilt 2 coming out to clutch up that first stock.
Yeah, that first stock is pivotal. Avenue needs to get this quickly, gets hit by the C4, but, you know, not a big deal. There's the double grenade toss. Arpeggio loves that move. Such a great option for him, but he's got to be really careful. If he can stay ahead here. Oh, no, well.
Other side B is going to clipping and killing at near 200. It's going to happen eventually.
Yeah. That's the downside of the small stage.
Great parry on the landing hit of Mythra Nair, by the way. Continue, please.
You don't have a lot of space as Snake to run away on this stage and start cooking grenades and setting that stuff up. So Avenue taking full advantage of that with the Blazing End, able to cover basically the whole stage with it. And if you get the right read, you can get a stock.
Very true, very true. Again, we're seeing that down air fish. Ooh, okay, down tilt to poke a little bit. Use that as a frame trap for jab 1, 2, 3.
Also, to answer Whip's question in the chat, yes, that is the stage list. However, the critical thing here is that we have, in best of 5, 1 ban MDSR, full DSR, I forget.
I believe you mentioned MDSR before, but I actually have not been that, so I have no idea.
I suddenly forget. Chat helped me out of that last part, but yeah.
I know you said MDSR before, so that for a fact.
Well, maybe I'm double lying.
Yeah, I bet you that was going to happen. We saw a lot of looping. Oh, I'm going to use a forward tail, going to use some sort of forward air. Just get you right back off stage, re-ledge trap yet again, and eventually the stock is going to be taken there. We'll switch back to Mythra, try to get that damage output moving and going. Despite this being Arpeggio's counter pick, Avenue is looking nice and pretty right now.
Yeah, but we've seen this go back and forth already so much in this set. There's a reason the scoreboard says 1-1 right now and not 2-0 to one side or the other, and that is because these two are so evenly matched as players, and they are continuously bouncing back and forth. Who has the momentum? Who has the advantage? These last couple of stocks, it's been looking kind of like Avenue, though. Arpeggio starting to get...
Oh, the footstool into air dodge down!
Oh, no!
Up tilted for your troubles. Tried to cook a little too crazy right there. But hey, Avenue still in this game. 50% lead right now. We're staying on the Pyra for the damage, for the kill pressure. Let's see it, Avenue. Take us to a game. Well, I guess we're going to game 4 no matter what, but my bad. Let's see it, either Arpeggio or Avenue. No bias here. I'm not a Xenoblade fan or anything. Nope.
Okay. All right, you be the... I'll start singing Snake Eater to balance you out. How about that?
You know what? That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. I love to see it. Love to see it.
Is that broody enough for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Dash going to whip you on ground.
This is what I was talking about with that... Oh, wait! Wait, the C4!
For so long!
Avenue got through it! The C4 did go off, but... Avenue was either in the switch or the air dodge, one of the two there. Managed to stay alive with that C4.
Oh, no.
Up tilt, not going to kill.
We're really getting dangerously close now. 150% range here on Snake. Mythra pushing 92.
Now
it's getting scared. We got a forward throw. What's the Pyra advantage going to be? This final ledge trap is definitely going to be it if Avenue can secure right now. Let's see it. We're waiting.
They both
Everyone's
know.
waiting. There's
Did you see the fake for Arpeggio? He just did a full body fake in the player cam. No, you're still alive. My man, Dummy Thick, he's been doing the squats.
Oh, she caught the grenade, but she wasn't able to throw it up yet. We have a forward throw here.
That might be.
Oh, no, we actually just going to keep pummeling there. Off stage here.
Reversal, but the cross up.
Prominence revolt. Sit down.
Avenue finds the scoop on the up B, recognizes it, and is able to hold on to the stage. You have to react to that sometimes. It's so hard. I saw it earlier in bracket, actually. Avenue got one of those, but had pulled back and landed on the ledge and didn't get the kill. But this time around, Avenue was ready for it, committed to it. And 2-1 now in Avenue's favor.
Fun mix-up option we weren't seeing a lot of, too, because I know in the early days of Aegis, we'd see a lot of people like, oh, your Promise Revolt's actually crazy, because the hit effects look so much more insane what the actual hitbox is. It's quite punishable. There's not a lot of horizontal shift. There's a lot of vertical. So, yeah, it's definitely it's a decent up out of shield option, but it's not your best thing to be spamming at all times. But if you see, you keep it in the back pocket, right? Save it in the back just to mess with your opponent's mental stack. That is we get situations like this.
We definitely discovered the shield button and we're like, oh wait, no, that move's not that good.
Yeah, that move is not too crazy. It's
we just half charge an up smash on you real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Avenue.
Oh, I believe Chap did correct us on full DSR.
Oh, it is full DSR.
The idea. All right. Good to know, good to know. Huge shout-outs for Chap being in the chat. It's good to see you.
Yeah, shout out my man, Chap. How you doing, dude? How's chat doing in general? Y'all have been really active today. I always love to see an active chat. You guys 100%. Having a good day? You got any predictions? How are those fantasy brackets going? Tell me what's up.
Meep's definitely happy about the Lumekos win.
I did see. I know Meeps is eating good tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the resets here on top left platform of Town and City with the multi-hit Nair.
What is going on? What
Chap?
Taizai, what are you doing? Just went sicko mode all over him.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is censorship.
Oh, no, he's back. He's back. The tyrant has been questioned. All right, yeah. So Meeps also got Avenue on the fantasy bracket. At this point, I'm willing to root for whoever Meeps has got on deck, because honestly, I think it'd be cool if Meeps got the prize. Also, again, I like Pyra, Mythra, I like Aegis, so it's good to see you. Good to see you.
Snake eater.
All right, we got a throw down. Again, trying to dash in for a win. We get a get-up attack instead. Trying to catch jumps here with both down air and up air. Finally finish off with a 4-tilt on this ledge trap. The blazing end this time around. 132% here on Snake. Are we going to see a fish up air? No! Ooh. Instead, the grenade drop is actually going to clip Avenue here.
On such a big stage, obviously there's small blast zones, but the big stage, I feel like getting this first stock could be a huge momentum boost.
Just mash your normals. Your aerials are too good on Pyra.
And now answering right back is Arpeggio. I think that is crucial. Right. You have to keep this close early because both of these characters have the potential in this matchup to walk away with it. I love the option select from Arpeggio, but doesn't pull the trigger quite quickly enough.
Not quite yet. We're just going to see another get-up attack here to space out from Avenue. Trying to reset to neutral, but oh my goodness, Arpeggio is walling her out. She can't find a way in.
No, she cannot. Arpeggio may have figured out what was going wrong. However, a little bit of damage, a little bit of sugar and spice, and everything nice in this corner. Does not, gets the blazing end, misses the footstool.
But hey, still good stage positioning here. The grenade pop though on the top right platform of Town and City. Got to be careful. We're approaching with an air, getting a dash throw after the fact.
Aggression.
Oh, let's drop. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, there's a roll in. A little bit too slow on the dash in and out throw to reset the situation. Now we're going right back to neutral instead. 4-1's going to whiff. Great whiff punished it with a 4-2. Dash attack doesn't connect either.
Both of those moves miss space, the up tilt and the F tilt. They're not able to get the punishes. And now we are back in this situation again, questioning who is going to get the momentum boost. Not quite Arpeggio yet, but it looked like it. Are you going to up B off the ledge? No, goes for the blazing end. I love that mix-up. I know Arpeggio was looking for the up B, and Avenue answering back and gets the up tilt.
Spot dodging that up tilt, a perfect timing, responding to up tilt of your own. Avenue securing that second stock here. Avenue only one stock away from moving up to top 8.
Ooh, that throw there, okay. And that down smash.
Great down smash for Arpeggio.
It is even right now.
Here it is. Arpeggio's one stock away from staying alive in this tournament. Avenue one stock away from moving on to top 8. Who is going to clutch up and pull through? We are still keeping it dead even.
Yeah, even keeping these percents even right now. 7% after 4 games between these two. Will it be Avenue securing that spot, or can Arpeggio force us to a game 5 here? They are bouncing back and forth like mad in this minefield.
I love using the grab armor for the grenades, but it won't matter if you fish for down airs and get your up smash to close it out. Avenue is your final top 8 contestant here at the PNW Arcadian, taking it 3-1 over Arpeggio.
Oh my goodness. What a set. It may have been a 3-1, but I feel like either of those players easily could have won.
They really could have taken it.
Easy. I see a couple people in chat popping off for their channel point payouts.
Yeah, I know Meeps again. Happy with the Avenue win. Keep that fantasy bracket going. You know what? Shout outs to Meeps. Let's keep that momentum.
Avenue remembered she loves money. So true.
Hey, I can never disrespect someone on the grind, right? You got your hustle, you put in the work, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it.
And man, is that going to be it for us then?
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
we're
we got a
sticking to
little,
one more set.
little bonus here.
Bonus content, post-game content.
Okay.
I'm kind of down.
I am down for the bonus content.
Yeah,
this
get
is
me
like
in.
when you beat the game and Akuma comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This is the Akuma set coming up
You
now.
got a special super boss, and it's like
Yeah.
the craziest thing of all time. Oh,
Any
man.
guesses from the bracket here? Do we know who the super boss is going to be?
It should probably be the final match of
we're
Losers
going to
Top
see
12.
Nick.
So yeah,
My boy.
should be Nick against Amaze.
I'm
if
so
not
excited.
mistaken. Oh, that's not
No!
Oh, wait, are we starting at top 8 then? What's going on?